That shit didn't clip. Let's fucking go. Let's go. It's your boy Macky OMO in this motherfucking building.
Jesus.
Okay.
Neighbors is sick right now.
Yo, his neighbors hate him, despise this man. I know it.
What the fuck is going on? It's your boy Macky. Oh, wait, you heard those drops, right?
Yeah.
It's your boy Macky OMO. I'm here with my good brothers today. We got El Negrito Crispin, aka the Hokage. If you wasn't here last episode, now you know. Yeah. We also got Johnny B, the Bonanza razor sharp with the clipper. Whoo, that nigga's tough, Bonano. And hey, he's back straight from Anime NYC. Platinum Shawny, what the fuck is going on? And we are the Paradise Podcast, nigga!
Don't disrespect. Bienvenidos al podcast.
Oh, that went
I think
so
I'm awake
smooth.
now. That drop is fine.
Drop my phone, that's on the board.
Drop is. I feel like
Crazy.
What the
That was
fuck
the
is going on, guys?
clearest introduction you've ever done in your life, sir.
Oh, man, I appreciate it, man. I've been
No
practicing.
clipping.
I cannot lie to you.
Whatever's wrong with your mic, it's working.
I appreciate that. Finally, bro. We not clipping. Thank God, man. We thank God.
You good.
So,
you good.
We're going to start this up. We're going to do something new. We're going to put what we're watching, what we're playing in the beginning of the episode. 2 reasons why I like this. 1, it'll make editing for me easier. Excuse me. And 2, it will... Excuse me. I've been drinking a lot of wine. And 2, it will allow us to get all the shit that we're watching and playing out in the beginning so that we can really get into the nitty-gritty and end the show on a reasonable note. So I will start it off. What I am watching right now is just Young Justice and One Piece. Really looking for a new anime to watch. There are a couple of ones that I'm waiting to either dub or go come out, like Mob Psycho and Demon Slayer, but those are the only 2 I'm watching. What I'm playing right now is mostly the Demon Slayer game. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. But Crispin, what you watching? What you playing?
I'm not playing anything, like I said. I haven't really found anything to really play like that. And
We need to get you a video game.
Yeah, bro, because I have my Switch right here. I'm set up right here, bro. Like, I don't even have to move. I just got to turn it on, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't find nothing. I didn't find nothing to play. I was looking at some One Piece game. Maybe I'll download one and play that shit. I'm watching One Piece. I'm watching Evangelion. I was watching Dragon Ball GT, like I said, last week. What else did I watch? What else did I get into?
That World Seeker game is like $9 or $10 right now. So
where?
Is that shit good?
It looks interesting, bro.
For One Piece, the One Piece game?
Yeah, the World Seeker. It's basically
is it on Switch.
I don't know.
I never saw it on Switch.
I don't think so.
The only thing I got set up is my Switch.
I don't know. Shawny, what about you?
I honestly have been on like an anime drought. Like I've just been so busy I haven't had a chance. I just recently caught up on One Piece. I saw episode 1000.
Facts.
Did you see 101?
No, I gotta watch it.
Sorry.
I gotta watch that next. But I had Goosebumps, the intro, all that was popping. I caught up on Demon Slayer, which was kind of pointless because I already seen the movie. It's the same shit. I don't know how many times you need to watch the same thing happen over and over. The feeling is still the same.
It is.
And then,
it's not on PlayStation. I mean on Nintendo.
Switch.
Sorry, it's not on the Switch.
Yeah, it's only for the Xbox and PS4, right? And PC.
Yeah, and PC.
Yeah.
Sorry,
and then, no, you good. And then I rewatched
it on your computer.
Jujutsu Kaisen in English because I was getting tired, and Brian put that on, and we watched like damn near 17 episodes because we both were getting tired.
Yeesh.
So, but it was good. Like, honestly, I'm not mad at the English dub. So, watch Kaisen over, and then for video games, I'm playing Halo now because I platinumed.
Conversation about that show.
platinum the freaking Tales of Rise now, so now I'm just playing Halo.
Damn, you finished it?
You finished it finally?
He said he platinumed the Tales of Arise. Oh my God.
Hey,
I still gotta play DLC.
What's his name? What's his name?
No, man. That's why I did the
Platinum Shawny. That's where the platinum comes from. Because you're the platinum trophy god. That's what it is.
That and the platinum games, but that's all I got.
Platinum ends.
That's all I got so far.
Come on, man. This guy.
Damn, platinum Shawny. Damn, I'm starting to understand. It's unraveling like a One Piece backstory to me.
One day.
This exposition, give me more. I need to know what else is Shawny's backstory.
One day we're gonna really talk about Jujutsu Kaisen and how.
One day I'm gonna watch.
Listen, that's gonna be a good episode because they did the year wrap ups for the manga, and Kaisen was number one and sold the most in the past year. Beat out My Hero, beat out Demon Slayer was up there.
The hype was up there. Real.
Now, are those Japanese sales or are those worldwide sales?
I mean, I think it was Japanese in rotation. I'm not sure if I didn't see the criteria of whatnot, but Kaisen was number one.
Interesting. Usually those numbers are just for Japan.
Yeah.
I would just be curious to know if it's selling really well overseas too. That's all.
That'll be a good episode coming soon.
Well, I'll wrap this up. I've been playing a little bit of everything still on my 3DS. I've been playing Star Fox 64. I have the 3D version, the Star Fox 64. And that's interesting. I never played it before on the 64. This has been fun. And on my Xbox, I've been playing Halo also, just a little bit, not too much. Is it just me or you can't use your microphone?
On Halo?
Yeah. Like you can't talk to people. You can't talk to nobody, right?
It's weird. It worked for one moment and then it just stopped. Now that
so it's not just me.
No, it's not. Yeah, it's not just
you. I was trying to link with one of my boys and I was just like, yo, can you hear me? And like, you could tell when the dots are talking to each other. And he's like, nah, I don't hear shit. I didn't hear shit.
Party chat.
Yeah, so party chat wasn't working. It just wasn't working. So there's that. I've been playing Halo and it's good, it's fun, but then there's some things that just like, but why? And then there's that. And then I've been playing Flynn, Son of Crimson on Game Pass on my PC. So on my gaming laptop, I've been playing Flynn, Son of Crimson. And on my Series X, I'm playing Guardians of the Galaxy right now because I just got that one on a Black Friday deal. And I'm playing that. I think I'm kind of almost halfway through the game, maybe a little bit more than halfway through the game. And anything else? No, I think that's all I'm playing, and I'm watching One Piece like I always am. And did I watch anything else? I fell asleep to Digimon last night. I only put it on just so that way the room was filled with noise. But like
that too. So I don't like to sleep in silence either.
Yeah, and I didn't want One Piece to just keep scrolling without me actually watching it because especially since I'm watching the dub.
You wake up and you want 200 episodes in.
Oh my God, like 50 episodes passed by.
3 arcs.
Holy shit.
3 arcs.
So I was just like, you know what, Digimon. I let Digimon play for a little bit. I love just watching old Digimon too. But that's really it. So that's it for me.
Jujutsu Kaisen has 60 million, more than 60 million in circulation.
60 million what copies sold?
Mm-hmm.
Of the entire manga or of a particular issue?
Printed of the whole thing.
I guess it was general, the whole thing, yeah.
Of the whole run? Is this manga complete? Jujutsu Kaisen is complete or is it ongoing?
No, it's ongoing.
It's on volume 18, which drops in December.
Okay. That's interesting.
60 mil. That's how
I gotta watch it. I gotta give it a try because a lot of people have recommended
HBO
that
Max?
one. I do, and I can watch it there. I haven't had much time to really give anything attention, and I'm making my way through One Piece, and it's kind of like when I'm committed to something, I just kind of want to see it through. So
yeah. Let me not. I keep forgetting. Let me not deter you from your mission.
Yeah,
your
my
mission.
man's doing his One Piece journey.
Word, man. You got a
Leave it
1,001 episodes right now.
yeah, so so now that we're on the subject, I know Mac wants to ask me where
Of course,
the fuck
man. You know how we
Matt
start this off every time, but
in
we
One
starting it off
Piece.
the second time differently. You feel me? But Johnny B, please
Yes,
tell
I
us
am
where
on.
you are in One Piece.
I am on episode 159. So I'm
you
almost at
pacing
160.
You pacing at like 10, 11 episodes a week.
Something
Not
like
bad.
that.
Like 10 to 15 a week. That's not bad.
Yeah,
That's not
I'm
bad.
trying. This is me like
No, I see the attempt.
actually trying.
But you're
Yeah,
enjoying
like-
it though. You're
That's
not
Oh
just it,
hell
yeah.
yeah! It's just
Okay.
it just kills the shit out of me that sometimes like I really just can't sit there and watch it because I'm also trying to balance out game time also. So it's like I don't want to just only do one thing. Like sometimes I want my hands to be doing something. So I want to like actually pick up a controller and play a game. And then I have moments where I'm too tired to play a game and I can pay attention to the TV. So I'll put that on, or, you know, I'll be at work and I'll be having lunch, watching 2 or 3 episodes. And then that's kind of how I'll get through it. But right now at episode 159, I'm at the part of the story where the big lobster has taken the Going Merry to the upper yards in Skypiea. And Luffy,
Oh, so you already
Sanji,
did
and
the
Usopp.
So
What's
you
up?
you met Bellamy.
Yes. The blonde-haired pirate
Yeah.
that Luffy fucking rocked his shit and then bounced.
Yeah,
One Piece
classic.
him.
Luffy
One Piece.
rocked his shit. I was like, whoa, oh my
Bro, his whole
God.
fist was in the side of his face.
was imprinted in the side of his face. I was like, God damn, okay. I get it. I think it's cool because moments like that demonstrate Luffy's progress throughout the story. So like he's gained strength, right, throughout this journey that he's been on so far, and they want that to be visually evident. So I like the fact that the storytelling puts Luffy and Zoro in a position where they say some fights are not worth fighting. Like when they were dealing with those guys in the bar the first time they met them, and Luffy decided he didn't want to engage in the fight. He was going to let them have their laugh, let them do whatever they wanted, because he knew in the back of his mind that if he really
beat their
wanted
ass.
to turn up, he could turn up. And
It's
the
like
anime does
I'm gonna
What's
tell
up?
you something, right? With also strength, Luffy has also learned to read people's energy as well. Like he can tell how strong someone is without really, like, by just looking at them.
Well, they've been alluding to that, but they haven't really given it much attention. Like if you pay attention to details, you'll notice it, and I notice it. Like I noticed the way that they draw.
They don't do it like how in Dragon Ball Z niggas was
No.
walking around with scanners talking about,
Or like, oh, I sense a large energy.
Yeah, no, they don't do that. Like, they don't do
I
like
get
that in
it.
One Piece.
Because Luffy's just like astute when it comes to that. Like he pays attention to those kind of details. Like especially when this what's this girl's name? The blonde chick with the angel wings that met them on the beach when they got to the beach.
I know you
Was
talking about.
playing the harp. I just forget her name at the moment.
I don't
remember her name either.
But that character, Luffy was able to point out that she'd been nervous, that she'd been scared, pale in color, that she was acting strangely, and he could tell that she was acting against her will, basically. And I kind of love the fact that this arc in particular, the Skypiea arc, is building itself up to be a scenario where Oda wants to paint Eneru, so the god in this story. He wants to paint this god as the bad guy, right? Now, they haven't introduced this character yet. I haven't seen this character. I know that it's coming, right? Yeah. I know that it's coming because I've just gotten to know the way that Oda likes to tell the story a little bit so far. So there are certain things I'm expecting to happen now, especially based on the way you guys describe the anime, that I'm like, okay, cool. He's painting this godly character to be the bad guy. I love that twist, because usually the God character is always regarded or benevolent or something so unfathomably powerful that the main characters can't comprehend, or is just there as a deus ex machina, right? They're not really there to do anything. They're like, I could snap my fingers and rewind time, like Whis. You know what I'm saying? Like there could be, like they usually serve as those purposes. So I like the idea that a godly character is the bad guy, at least initially, right? Like I don't know who this character is or what this character's end game is, but Oda is painting this character now at the beginning of this story to be the bad guy. And everybody on Skypiea so far that we've been exposed to is living in fear of God's wrath. So I think that's interesting. I think the lightning from the fucking sky vaporizing everything in its sight is crazy. And I would love to see how this character is actually doing that, because I know there's going to be some kind of an explanation for it. I'm thinking in the back of my mind, is this some asshole that ate some powerful ass devil fruit and he ate the god fruit and now he can like shoot lightning out of his butt cheeks? Like,
bro,
you know what I'm
I
saying?
can't
Like,
hold it in, bro. I have to tell you, listen, look.
Don't spoil it, bro. Don't spoil me.
You just said it. That's exactly
He ate the god fruit.
He ate the lightning fruit, I think it's called. And
Was it boom?
the
I can't
boom
remember.
or some shit
The
like
boom
that.
boom fruit. And that's exactly what I thought it was. Initially, I'm just like, it's got to be some asshole that ate some fucking fruit, and he is terrorizing these poor fucking people. Because like the idea is that like everybody puts God on a pedestal, right? In all kinds of religion, and I'm not a religious person, so I don't like to talk down on anybody that is a religious person. But I love when works of fiction describe the deity as the bad guy, because in actual religion there are some things that you can look at and say, like these divine creatures could be bad if you thought about them in XYZ type of scenarios or in this light. Could there be a God if they allow X, Y, and Z things to happen, or if they purposefully go and harm other people or cause pain to people undeserving of it. So there's a lot of morality and there's a lot of cool things that are kind of just layered into this story, not really explicit, not really a part of the narrative, just things that are there. They exist. And I like absorbing those elements, because to me, there's more story happening than what the characters are actually saying.
Facts. Bro,
so
listen, right?
What's up?
I'm sorry, I have to interrupt you.
Here we go.
It's okay. It's okay.
Bro, you're in my
okay.
literal. This is like top 3 arcs for me, bro. I cannot.
I know you keep hyping it up, so I'm not like super excited to finish the arc. I just want to know what makes it your favorite. So I'm watching it like, all right, it's about to turn up.
Bro,
I gotta see some shit happen.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, you're gonna thoroughly enjoy.
It's not in my,
because it's been interesting, because I'm trying to determine, as a first time viewer, right, as a first time watcher, I'm trying to determine the end game to the story, right? And I keep using that fucking word. I'm sorry. So I'm trying to determine how this is all going to be wrapped up and made sense. Where usually, because Oda does a pretty good job at making everything make sense when the story is over. So I'm absorbing all of these story elements. These are angel winged humans living in the sky, and they have scientific, right, in air quotes, excuse me, scientific explanations for how dense clouds can be and how they can build on top of them and what makes this what, and how there's like some mystical fucking sea in the sky, like
the white sea or whatever.
Yeah, like so like I understand it's the fantasy, it exists because Oda wants it to exist, but like I'm just trying to piece it all.
If you were to read the anime, there's a lot of stuff that was let out.
Oh, in the manga version of the storytelling?
Manga, yes. So they have like better explanations, more in
I
depth.
bet.
Let me not say
better,
I bet. More in depth explanations on why this is this and that is that.
I'm just trying to determine for myself, before you ask a question, I'm just trying to determine for myself if this is really like a heavenly realm or if this is some literal place on earth that normal people live in.
So the anime is not going to tell you. So just remind me when you get to the end of the arc. I can tell you something.
Okay,
When you get to the
cool.
end of the arc, I will tell you something that will make sense in what everything is going on. Because
Love
there's
it.
but you have to watch the whole thing through in order for me to tell you what I need
Bet.
to tell you.
That's
All
no
right?
problem.
I want to ask you about the story of Nolan the
Yes.
Liar. How did you feel about that?
The story was cool. It's interesting. They made it obvious that the story was rooted in realism, right? That it wasn't just a fairy tale. So Luffy and the gang are kind of seeing some of the things that happened in the story. And they're seeing like the boats, and I like the fact that they're using the dials as technology. I think it's kind of silly, right? Like it's just that in and of itself is a Deus Ex Machina. That this shell makes heat, this shell makes electricity, this shell blows air in your fucking face, like just because
shit is
I
fire,
said
though.
it does.
That shit
But
is
you have to
convenient.
understand it's convenient, right? So they themselves are freaking MacGuffins. So they are devices that literally propel the narrative forward because the author deemed it so. I make it this way.
Well,
So
it's not that. It's more of like, in order for this to exist, they would need this. You know, if that makes sense.
which I get. I know. I'm just saying that like these magical
Like-
seashells
Like one
are
can't
literally
exist
like
without the
literary
other.
tools.
Yeah.
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 But I'm just pointing out that they are just conveniently there
Yeah,
because
So,
they
bro,
help
it
tell
makes
the story.
sense.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. It's
So-
not that I have an issue with them existing in the mythos, like in the lore. I think
So-
it makes sense. I think it
So
works.
what's the last thing you've seen?
The chick confessed that she was leading them to whatever, and then God was smiting thee, and Luffy freaking was saved by the old knight on the freaking Pegasus creature
Gunfall.
that he has. Yeah. So and he takes her away, and then Luffy and the gang decide to sail to the upper yards, and they got through like the
haven't
beginnings.
called him anything yet? Wait, they haven't called him anything yet?
The Sky Knight.
That's all they've called him?
And this chick was just like, we want you to come back.
Okay.
So he's supposed to be God, or she called him God, or something like that. So I'm guessing he was
okay.
Yeah, like I'm guessing he's
coming back
supposed to
now.
be the original God of that land, and
Well,
I'm guessing something happens between him and Eneru.
all right, so
and-
just to pose this so you can kind of get, because I can see you're searching for like an explanation on how this world works. So God is like the president. It's like the king. It's just the ruler. That's it. That's their name is just God. It's not like they are a god.
Well, they're revering this Eneru character
Well, it's
like a
because
god. They fear him like.
Well,
a
that's
god.
because he's presenting himself to be.
Yes, he's presenting himself to be a god. And that's
Okay.
why when he heard of a place called what's the name? Skypiea, their leader is God. And he's like, no, I'm God. I have to become the leader. That's why he's there. So
Okay, which makes sense. I was expecting there to be a story like that along the lines, because Luffy has to be able to punch this guy. So that's what I say in the back of my mind. Luffy's got to punch him in the face, so it has to make sense. So I had to visualize it.
This is probably the one arc that it like scientifically makes sense.
Facts.
Yes.
It's to the
Gotcha.
T.
So yeah, just bro, enjoy, bro. It's not too many people
trying
like
to.
this art. People think it's like it's okay, it's whatever. But I personally, especially the other information that I have found out afterwards, and rewatching it, and just like knowing our history,
Mhm.
it's just like there's just too many things that correlate to the story for me to not rate it so high. So
I get it. I
that's
get you.
why I just appreciate it so much. But all right, man, you getting through that shit, bro.
I'm trying, and I'm paying attention, and I'm actually coming up with things that I like and dislike about the storytelling. To be fair, I don't want to just
What do you dislike?
I was explaining it to you the last time I broke it down, like certain moments in the story that are just conveniently like inconvenient just to help the story kind of. Yeah, you know, I just don't like when things happen just because fuck it, I said so.
Why not?
You know what I'm saying? Like, because I know, like I can tell when the writer just fuck it because I said so. And it's like, all right.
But it makes sense, though. It makes sense.
I get it. But like Luffy chasing after Crocodile and then just deciding to take a fucking nap. I get it.
That was the only way he could charge up. He was mad tired.
So like shoehorned in. Was just like, yeah, take a nap. Why not?
We gotta be
ready for the fight.
Bro, literally before that, there have been straight action. There needs to be some comic relief, my nigga. Like, niggas gotta laugh a little bit. Niggas, they just went through like 4 fights before that shit.
But the him falling asleep wasn't really that funny. It was like, oh shit, Luffy's asleep.
Well, he had to recharge. He had to, like, you know, and there was no
Luffy
be doing dumb shit like that, though.
And I get it. And I understand.
He don't be doing dumb shit like that now. But
not now. But before the time scale, he be doing dumb shit like that.
Come on, shit like that.
I don't know. I like Luffy's character. I just wish sometimes he wasn't incredibly dense on purpose. Like I feel like he does it.
He's a shonen character.
I feel like he does it on purpose. Like I feel like he acts stupid purposefully to piss everyone off because there's moments where he's paying attention.
The nigga is carefree.
And there's moments where he knows what the fuck is going on. And it's like, all right, Luffy, like, so when the fuck were you going to give a shit?
So when knows what's going on.
But it's like when the fuck are you going to give a shit? So when the fuck are you going to give a shit about certain things? Like I get
give a shit.
Bro, I'm not going to not. What are you talking about? I'm going to give a shit when it's time for me to give a shit. I'm not going to waste my time like giving a shit when I don't need to.
Like, I get it. And that's
not
him.
That perfect example when he was in the bar with Bellamy and them, bro. He could have one-shotted all them niggas by himself, bro. He didn't even need Zoro. He could have done it by himself.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
He said, nah, I won't do it. You know why? Because there's no point. These niggas are below me. It wasn't until he did what he did that Luffy had to go run down on this nigga and give him a knuckle sandwich, my nigga. Left his imprint on that nigga's forehead.
For a reason. Like, this nigga was just hitting Luffy. Luffy's like...
That nigga Bellamy was bouncing around everywhere, bro. That nigga Luffy just said, he
waited. Yeah, he waited.
That nigga was bouncing. Waited. He was flying around like a little fly. That nigga Luffy was like,
bitch.
Nigga, Luffy was like,
go to sleep. Give me the shit. You niggas
One
over here
swing,
think you could rob me.
And then left the man's blood dripping down his knuckles. Everybody.
The funniest part of that whole part.
The
funniest part of that whole part.
Let me get up.
The funniest part of that whole part was when them niggas started talking shit again, and it's like, where you going? And that nigga turned around. He was like, to the sky. That nigga was looking stupid.
He said that like this is.
To the sky. That nigga was looking dead in their face like, nigga, I'm going up there. Watch.
I don't know what the fuck up there, but I'm going.
Going, bro.
Bro, and I thought that was great, right? Like I love the build up to it, and then them actually shooting up to the fucking sky through that thing was bananas, and I felt like it was plot convenience after all these motherfuckers got their asses handed to them by Bellamy and his crew, got sliced down the spine, all of a sudden got Band-Aids on and they're building a ship. I was like, all right, everybody's invincible. Everybody's invincible. Fine, I get it.
I mean, niggas could take a punch, bro.
Niggas could take a samurai sword to the spine.
And in One Piece, everybody think that shit.
Yeah, everybody get fucked up.
That's
samurai sword to the spine.
You gotta go to the right.
It's fine.
You know what's crazy? In the One Piece world, technology is weirdly advanced. Like, it's not advanced like us where we have cell phones. They use fucking snails to communicate. But, like, their doctors can save your life if they have, like, the right medications and technology and shit like that. Like
quick.
Yes.
They had Chopper next door right there. Chopper was working, man.
Chopper, yeah, like
and I get it. And I know Chopper knows his shit, but damn.
A
samurai sword to the spine, my guy. Samurai sword to the sensu bean. If they had a sensu bean and like Chopper's got his fucking rumble ball, right? He'd be cracked that little fucking 8-ball in his mouth, and he fucking and he's running, and he's on 1,000. He transforming all day with that little fucking rumble ball.
Everybody has their convenience. You have a doctor that's Chopper that's super good at what he does, so he gets you back to at least 80 quick as hell. A sensu bean gets you to 100, half of that shit.
Half a sensu bean. You don't even need the full thing.
You at 100.
At a certain point in time, Dragon Ball had to make it that sensu beans were limited, so they couldn't just spam it the whole time.
Facts. That's how crazy them niggas are.
And then it was something that corn is hard to grow.
Niggas is like, yo, you got any sensu beans? I'm like, nah, bro. Them shits take at least 9 months to grow. Huh? 9 months?
The Dragon Balls. Them niggas find the Dragon Balls like it's a piece of cake now. It's
bro,
like, we need to go get the Dragon Balls.
That nigga Goku, he could find all the Dragon Balls in like a half hour, my nigga.
But he did it in an episode of Super. He found all 7 Dragon Balls by himself because that's not the adventure anymore. You know, finding the Dragon Balls was the adventure when Goku was a kid and was unexperienced. The adventure for Goku is on a much larger intergalactic scale. So Dragon Balls are minuscule.
But the Dragon Ball itself is a fucking like, what's it called?
Plot convenience.
It's like, super plot. Like you kill Krillin, that nigga come back every fucking time.
Yeah.
Like,
but there's a limit to how many times you could do that. It's
with the first Dragon Balls, but when you go to Namek, you could revive niggas forever.
Or if you win the Tournament of Power, you get the Universal Dragon Balls and do it there. Like
the Super Dragon Balls, and you Super
Shenron. They just put the Dragon Balls bigger and bigger. Like straight up. Fucking Dragon Balls, I swear to God.
Listen, it'd be like that because plot device.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you gotta move the story along, bro.
Every story has their own plot device.
Yeah, you gotta move the story.
Absolutely.
Like you guys are all caught up with My Hero, right?
Yeah.
Like Deku being able to fucking use all the fucking shit. That's a plot device, nigga.
Yeah, because in the beginning, that nigga
he don't even strong.
Well, oh no, you haven't seen the movie. Never mind.
But what's cool about Deku and his plot device is that even though he has one for all, he's able to grow and learn how to use everything that is one for all. Like it's not just he got the powers and now he's the shit.
No.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like he has to, we're watching him grow and develop, get his ass beat and learn and then kind of push through it and twist and turn and change things. And okay, I'm going to do shoot style because I fucked up my hands already. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he had to learn all that shit over time and getting his ass handed to him. In my opinion, that's a little tiny bit different than, you know, being able to summon the dragon and wish for immortality.
Yeah.
All right.
But I'm saying everything is convenient.
Chris,
I didn't do it.
No, I'm just saying so we can move the story along because we've been talking
about
One Piece for like 20 minutes.
Hell yeah.
And you know, I love talking about One Piece, but we have other things to talk about.
It's not a One Piece podcast.
And I mean, it could be. It might as well be if this nigga Dean never comes back. Hopefully my brother comes back safe. But he starts watching One Piece. But I want to just talk about something we kind of mentioned when we spoke about last time. We talked about anime games, but I kind of want to go more in depth about this. And we're going to talk about like arena games, right? And it's a particular arena game.
I was going to say any arena game in particular you want to talk about?
A specific one, the new Demon Slayer game. I know John has finished it. I have not. Where am I? I just finished the rotating house one. And I'm on the next one, I believe. And I just stopped playing it for a little bit. I'm gonna just flat out say it. Shit is mid.
Go for it. Tell us all the things you don't like.
Street shooting.
Yeah, bro.
Tell us all the things you didn't like and why.
Mid. If I'm gonna grade it, I give it like a 6 out of 10. It's if you literally are just trying to kill time and play a game, Demon Slayer is for you. If you actually want to play a game and enjoy it, I would not recommend you getting Demon Slayer. One thing I hate is that and it's only because the story is so bad or the campaign is so bad. Like me and John are really the same when it comes to some of these anime arena games. We only buy this shit for the campaign. I like fighting against niggas, but you know, I really don't. I'd rather play by myself. And John being the only child, he only played by himself too. So he and me are just like in the same in that sense. I cannot stand when fucking games have shitty campaigns. I like, and I'm playing this, and I'm like, how else would they have not made this shitty? That's what I was actually thinking while I was playing it. How
what,
could they?
what were the
what was
it
shitty
about the campaign that really turned it off?
God, bro, everything, bro. There's not a
Okay,
good
so
thing.
talk
give
about
us
the
all right,
campaign. Talk
like
about the campaign, and then tell us why those details are bad.
One thing I hate is the fact that I can't like run fast when I want to run fast. It's
during
like,
the fight sequences or during the roaming sequences?
during the roaming sequences, the dash is terrible. Like trying to do the dash to get close. If you're far away, there's no way for you to get at least I haven't seen a way. I've been trying to do it, but maybe I've just been doing it wrong. But there's no way to quickly get to your opponent that I know of. Also, the way like it has like a free world, but it doesn't give you the opportunity to really go through the world and like actually see how the world looks.
It's not that open world.
Yeah,
it's a
it's more
sandbox,
linear.
but it's linear.
Yeah, it's like it's making you go through a maze, and there are like bad exits in which you can go through, and there's nothing in the room, and then there are exits or there are rooms when you know there are things in the room. It's just like it's too controlled.
Yeah, it's linear.
But I think
the fighting is a lot like Ninja Storm, which I don't really like how Ninja Storm plays. So
yeah, you're gonna if you don't like how well that's the thing. Demon Slayer was made by CyberConnect 2, which is the same people who made Ninja Storm. So if you don't like Ninja Storm, you're gonna hate this game.
I don't like how them just played. I guess I'm just like a Bandai Namco boy because like they make the best fighting or like arena fighting games to me anyway. The fights are cool. Trying to get combos is pretty difficult if you're not mashing. But yeah, overall that shit is shit. I'm glad I got it on sale, but I know probably in the next month or so this shit is gonna get even lower. Like the price is gonna go down by $10 more because I think it was like 30%.
It was like 35 or something like that.
The lowest I've seen it was 30.
Yeah, the lowest I saw was 30. And like I think they still have deals up until the 6th. That's when all the deals are gonna be done. But yeah, the lowest I saw was 30%, and it should be at least 50. They should cut that shit in half. That game is not good. Unless they figure out how to patch that shit up. I'm probably just gonna play the campaign just to get. Oh yeah, this is what I said when I said I hate. I hate when games with shitty campaigns force me to play the campaign in order to get all the characters.
Yeah, they want you to unlock everything. They want you to actually play it.
Yeah,
I kind of like that. I'm not gonna lie. I'll wait till you finish before I could talk about everything.
I like that only in games that have good campaigns. When games have shitty campaigns, it's like it's hard to play those games, like the campaign anyway. It's very hard. Okay. But I yield my time. I have nothing else to say about this shit.
Anybody other than me get a chance to play this game?
No. Nah. I could just comment on it just from the producers and playing games that they've made prior.
So basically,
this shit is like Ninja Storm, bro.
This is a great game for anybody that wants a refresh on the events that happen in the anime, or want to like speed run through the events that happen in the anime.
Yo, I'm sorry to cut you off, John, but
damn, bro, I let you speak.
I'm so sorry, but I just wanted to say that's another thing I wanted to say. I do apologize, but John is absolutely 1,000% right. If you have never seen Demon Slayer before and you are really interested in playing a video game in which you can see the story of Demon Slayer, this is the perfect video game for you.
So what I really enjoyed is how much attention to story detail that they gave the video game. So like the animation quality of the cutscenes and the story itself are beautiful. Like the graphics are incredible.
Johnny B starting out with love. I like it.
Yeah, always love. And then you got to hit them with the, but you didn't do this.
But you didn't do this.
So you know, like the animation quality of the game, I think is beautiful. The fighting is actually really, really fluid, but the fighting sequences happen very, very, very far apart from each other. So like what makes the campaign stumble a little bit is how you watch 15 to 20 minutes worth of cutscenes at a time, sometimes 25 minutes of cutscene. And then, you know, you're caught up on like most of the anime content and you're given the opportunity to roam around a semi sandbox type of environment. It's very linear and you take either Tanjiro or Zenitsu or any of the other characters that are the main focus of that particular part and walk through this environment that's already been pre-planned out for you. And you have a couple of random items to collect along the way. And they take the form of like blue exclamation points. So you can make sure that you hit all of your exclamation points because if you clear the level, or the Kimitsu points. So if you clear the level, you're able to earn everything you could have possibly earned from that particular chapter that unlocks a different part of like this unlockable collectible area that you have in the game. The rest of it has to be unlocked through replaying the game, getting Kimitsu points, and using those Kimitsu points to purchase the remaining panels of these pieces of artwork. So it's really tedious. Like if you're a completionist, it's going to take you a really long time to collect all of these points to be able to unlock all the things that they have. But I think it's really interesting that they want you to play the game and get the story first before you unlock all of the playable characters and get to have fun with it. The combat is like semi-realistic, right? So I say this because it's a little slower paced than other arena fighters that I've played recently. So you, like what Macky was saying, there is no way for you to just charge directly at your opponent and be right up in their shit and start hacking away. The game isn't set up like that. It really is like if you were a young kid wielding a fucking sword, you would have to and run up to your opponent and smash them with the damn sword with your attack. And when you're
I'm sorry to cut you off again.
Unless you're in boost.
Yes, but no. But just a comment on what you're saying with the fighting, because yes, you have to be far away. You'll be far away from each other when you're fighting most of the time, and that's because only the demons have throwing attacks. You, as a swordman, just like in the show, you can't really throw anything at anyone
because you're always holding your sword.
You're always holding your sword. So the most you can do is like close combat.
I'm never playing that game, bro.
It's an interesting play. Like if you want to just play it just to do 2-player with somebody, like if you at somebody's house and they got it, I recommend picking it up and just trying it out.
Oh yeah. But they would have to unlock all the characters, bro, because playing with only just Tanjiro and Nezuko. I will say that fighting with Nezuko is really fun.
Yeah, the demon style fighting is interesting. So all in all, the game gives you a wonderful opportunity to revisit the entire anime. I feel refreshed. I've been purposefully not watching. I feel refreshed. I've been purposefully not watching the anime episodes that they've been coming out because I know that they're retelling the Mugen Train arc, and I kind of just want more substance to watch when I dive back into it. Plus, One Piece has been occupying all of my anime time. So once there's a little bit more new content to dive into, I would love to be able to just, clear out the Mugen Train stuff and then dive straight into the newer content. But this gave me a wonderful opportunity to revisit a lot of the major story beats, kind of re-experience Tanjiro's big battles, and kind of feel Tanjiro's pain a little bit in order to be reacquainted with his character when I returned to the anime. So I thought it was a really good time for the game to come out because it came out after the Mugen Train movie and during the midst of the Mugen Train retelling, which kind of brings you up to where the anime is because this game ends with the Mugen Train story. It actually takes you all the way to that movie's ending and you see it, the whole thing. So we've all seen the movie, so we know how that story ends. But the game takes you all the way to that point. It finishes the Mugen Train movie, and then the rest of Tanjiro's story is up to the anime.
That's what I'm saying. If you really have never seen Demon Slayer and you want to play it and watch, you get the ability to do both, this would probably be perfect because then you can actually watch it and be interested in what everything is going on. Me, as a consumer, I am not that interested in watching a whole deep, like they went into detail. There were things in the anime that they showed in there too. Like it was to the letter.
Scene for scene. Yeah. They reanimated.
When
reanimated all of these scenes in fucking this engine.
It's crazy. And it was in dub. I had it in English anyway.
I watched it in Japanese. I played it in Japanese.
But and also, like, when I mean details, like if you play as Zenitsu in the campaign, Zenitsu is scared. And there are parts where Zenitsu is like, he can only walk slow because he's so scared. Like
he can't do anything.
Or he can't do anything.
But just walk
he's
terrified
like,
through the
he's
level.
like, you know,
that's all he could do.
Doing that Very Odd Parents, that fucking shit that he be doing when he be crying. Like fucking Crocker. You're like,
why are there so many spiders?
Yeah, that shit, he'll be doing that shit. I'm just like, bro, what? Like in the words of Crispin, what the fuck is this? Like,
what the fuck is this?
What the fuck is this? Yo?
So there are some moments like that do kind of piss you off. But all in all, the storytelling is great. It breaks up the story by making you collect what they call memory fragments. And the memory fragments fill you in on whatever cutscenes didn't make it into the game. So, and there's a lot of cutscenes that did. So just the fact that you get everything. Bro. You get basically the entire anime. They spent so much time putting all of this anime content into the video game, and it's beautiful. It's all great to watch. I think the animation is great. I think the fighting is fluid, but there are certain parts of the fighting that get really janky. They're like, if your opponent is on the floor, that's it. You have to wait until your opponent gets the fuck back up in order for you to keep attacking. So you can't spam attack. You can't get up. You have to be blocking a series of attacks before they even happen in order for you to block any of those attacks. Any of them. You need to have been blocking it from the very beginning in order to block the attack. So there are like certain parts of the gameplay that you felt could have been tuned a little bit better. Could have been made a little bit more competitive.
The dashing is terrible, bro. Like,
but trying
to dash away from an attack is just...
Because realistically, you're a human kid that's dashing away from these enemy attacks. So they tried to make it really realistic, and I appreciate it.
They're not regular kids. There's a whole point. They do
extraordinary things because they were trained.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. They've honed a breathing technique in which makes them have superhuman. There was, bro, in the anime, this nigga fucking held his breath and was able to patch a wound that was inside his own body. Or did we not see this in the movie? This didn't happen in the movie?
Yeah.
All right. So they are different from just me and you, my nigga. That's what I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah, I know. I get it. But I'm saying physical limitations.
Don't tell me, the dashing is because they're real life people and blah, blah. No, nigga. No, fuck all that shit, bro. This shit is bro, Crispin, hit it. Hit it, bro.
What the fuck is this?
No. I'm gonna get a drop of this because I need this drop. Come on, hit it.
What the fuck is this?
Yes. Now hit me one all together. What the fuck is this? Yeah, hit me one with that.
What the fuck is this?
Yes. Perfect. Perfect.
I can't believe that shit. Like, you know how anime video games get me hyped up because I'm always like, shit, I'm about to play with my favorite character. I'm about to go crazy with my favorite character and shit. And now that you guys are saying that shit is kind of corny, well, at least Mac is saying that this shit kind of corny. I'm like,
bro, you're not gonna enjoy it, bro. You're not gonna enjoy it.
You're literally gonna put the controller down and watch anime content for at least 20 to 25 minutes before you pick up the controller and do something else.
See, I'm gonna have a hot take on this.
That is the only thing that I disliked was because they really wanted you to get the story. And it just seems to me like unless you make a really arcadey style game for this, there's no way you could break Demon Slayer down into a narrative that's bite-sized enough to be a traditional fighting game. Not to get the narrative. For you to just have these characters meet each other and fight, yeah, you could just rush a little like something, you know, you killed my family, I'm gonna kill you, moves on. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. Like you could do that and you could make an arcadey kind of, you know, player 1 versus player 2 experience, but you're not going to be able to retell the scope of this story without giving you a fuck ton of the anime information. And that's exactly what they did with this game was they gave you all of it. They gave you all of the information you needed from the anime in order to understand the entire fucking story. So you could either rewatch season 1 before season 2, or you could play this game and the movie, or you could just play this game and then start season 2. That's literally how it's set up.
And collect Kimitsu
points.
All right, let me jump in. The only thing I gotta say is because I haven't played the game, but I've played the Naruto Ninja Storm games by CyberConnect, whatnot. What did y'all expect you were gonna get from this game at $60, my niggas? Like, why do you think there's a specific reason why when it comes to games like this, I wait till it either drops down to $20 or it goes damn near free or Game Pass? Look at Naruto Ninja Storm 4 came out. I bought it at $6 because I was a really huge Ninja Storm fan. And yeah, I already knew that it's the same formula. We're gonna retell the story. We're gonna throw in the little cutscenes and whatnot you unlock by you're doing the live action time button mashes to do to chain and recreate the anime scenes and whatnot. Storm was fire with that, even in the fight scene. So when you did it correctly, you would unlock a different scene, unlock your characters and everything. So like, it was always a thing, but like for me, that's why I wait for these games to drop down to a certain price point. Like it was expected, you know, Demon Slayer. Yeah, it translates well to the CyberConnect system in terms of the fighting and whatnot and creating the scenes and everything. But it's literally what I expected it was going to be. If it's more so for you, if you're a true fan of Demon Slayer, as with any anime, if you love the anime, you really love the story, you want to replay the storyline, you're going to get the game. You're going to relive the scenes. They're not going to really stray too far away from the story and whatnot to try to self-contain itself. But I mean, that's the thing. It's kind of like you get what you were going to get. Like, that's why I wasn't surprised when I saw that it dropped down to $30. Like, if we keep it a buck, it was a money grab. Like, yo, the anime's popping right now, the movie's popping. Like, think about the formula with Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer, you know, and you have to give the credit where the credit is due. Demon Slayer made it cool to do certain things. If Dragon Ball was doing the movie thing, and that was a thing, and it would go. Demon Slayer did it, and Demon Slayer iPhoned the formula. We're gonna give you the anime, boom. We're going to give you the next arc of the show in movie form. Boom. Releasing in Japan, hype it up. Releasing in America, hype it up. Okay, now we're going to give it to you for free on Funimation to watch before the season comes back. And then we're going to give you the same movie in anime form, broken down into 4 or 5 episodes and retell the whole story with different music and make it look really, really nice. This goes back to what Makers have been saying for a minute, bro. Like, Demon Slayer itself is it's mid. Like it's literally
It is mid.
it's a straightforward story.
It's
The
mid
only
as fuck.
reason why it's popping is because Ufotable got the money to put it behind the animation. You take away the animation, Demon Slayer is
The
pretty
story?
straightforward. It is what it is. It's not to say that it's not good, but it's also to say that, fam, it's not as like hyped as it could be.
Yeah,
Again,
I see how they're stretching it out
yeah, they're gonna
making
milk.
it feel
They're
stronger than it
milking-
is.
They're
Gonna milk
milking
the shit
the
out of it.
cow, bro.
Because the manga's done.
You ever have that moment when like the glass just shatters and you see something and you can never unsee it?
Unsee it. That was
Yeah.
just now for you.
'Cause-
Yeah, bro.
And here's another thing
milking
about the
it,
game.
kid.
I still
that-
love it.
I like it too, but like
I'm not
now
gonna tell
that's
you I
like
don't like it, but it's a formula that's there.
Like,
that's something
Yeah.
to say, you know.
It's
That is something to
it's
say.
something that you have to admit. Like, yo, that's why when we compare
So
animes,
this is
and
what you
whatnot-
wanted to get off your chest in the chat.
Nah,
I see you,
nah.
bro.
He had to.
But I'm
say
just
it, bruh.
saying, bro. But like, this is why when I say people compare, why I would say that certain animes are better is because they didn't have to do all of this to keep the flow going. Even with the season two premiere right now, you're gonna really hear Demon Slayer blow up again because we just finished the Mugen Train movie in the anime. Next week's episode is the new arc that's coming out. Circling back to the game, another thing they've been doing, they dropped the two demons, the one that was throwing the ball way back when, and the other one with the arrows in it. They're dropping DLC content like as they go. That's part of the system. They're milking the game, and it's free DLC. This is why I'm just gonna wait until, what do they do with all these games? It's like, here,
Complete edition.
Complete edition. Drop it a year from now, and then you wait, it drops down to $20. Now you get the whole content, retold story. You might get everything that happens in the entertainment district arc now as free DLC down the line. Bro, it was a money grab. That's why I was just like, it looks good. I'd like to watch it visually, but as with most games, I'm not gonna drop $60 on this. I'm not even dropping 30 on it. When that game dropped down to $10 or it goes free on Game Pass, which it probably will, give it another 6 months or so. I'll go
I see that.
I'll play the campaign, but that's a bigger fight with a lot of these games, bro. Like
Sometimes
the campaign.
you gotta try these games, man. Sometimes
Yeah,
you
but
gotta
not
play.
and sometimes you gotta
to play, bro. Like,
and sometimes you gotta wait till that game drops $60, bro. I'm gonna try it, but I'm gonna try it when its hype is gone.
I wait for games to go like super cheap.
It's
like you keep going. It's not that important.
No, you go ahead.
I was gonna say I just bought a fucking Square Enix game for the Switch. It was The World Ends With You. Neo, The World Ends With You, the sequel they did to the DS one. And I bought that shit for like $15 on a Black Friday sale. And I was like, for a game like that, I wouldn't spend $60 on it, brand new. But I wait till it goes like super cheap and then I'll get around to it. I'm not going to have the chance to like put, 100, like 45, to 60, 70 hours into an RPG. I'm not going to have that time. Excuse me. I'm not going to have that time anytime soon, but I'm going to be able to play it eventually, and I only spent $15 on it as opposed to 60. So I get that notion. I'm kind of the same way. I just really like Demon Slayer as an anime and story wise. Like I think the story is really interesting, and I like how it works. I like the way they tell the story. I do think that Unfoldable's animation style is definitely breathtaking and makes you appreciate the story even more. But the story just is good on its own 2 feet. Like even revisiting it from playing the video game, it just made me reappreciate what it is that I like about these characters and what it is that I like about this story in particular, to the point where I was looking at how much it costs for a complete set for the manga, just in case I ever want to just read through it before they finish the anime, because I feel like it's going to take 5 or 6 years for them to finish it at this point.
Demon Slayer?
Yeah.
Nah.
The manga is already done. I would give it. It's done, but it's done.
But for them to finish the anime, that's what I'm saying. Another 5 years for them to.
You're gonna get another 5-6 years when this could be done in 3. They're gonna milk it.
They're gonna milk it because it makes money. The merchandise sells.
Exactly.
The tickets for the movie sell. Everything is selling. Everything is flying. They're racking in money on merchandising sales alone.
Let me tell you, bro. It's a deeper rabbit hole. If you want to get into the whole what games are worth $60 and what they're not worth. Demon Slayer wasn't worth $60, but guess what? That's what happens when a certain son gets hyped up that much. It's not a segue. It's a little sidebar. When I went to Anime NYC, right? I went on Sunday. Now, Anime NYC, when it happened, I think it was 3 years ago when it started, it was low key. It was not that big. It was very calm. It was very chill. It was like a local con type of thing. Bro, when I went this Sunday, I swear I thought I was at New York Comic Con because there was
mad head there.
So many heads, bro. And when I honestly gotta say, as much as I can shit on Demon Slayer, I have to give its credit. Demon Slayer played a big part in bringing all these new heads into anime.
Yeah,
it was multiple.
absolutely.
Examples. One little kid, we was walking right, and mind you, I'm walking, I'm with my boys, and we passed this booth, and some little kid ran up. Oh my God, it's Rui. That's the spider demon from Demon Slayer. He's like, Dad, it's Rui. And then he was like, how much is it? It was like one of the little figurines. And then the guy was like, oh, it's 40. My little man has got to be like not even 8. He woke up. So Dad, let me negotiate with you. I only got $25 left to spend, but this is Demon Slayer. And he starts going on a rabbit hole. His dad buys him the figurine. A lot of the cosplay you saw, Demon Slayer. The signs up in the air, Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer was everywhere, bro. Like, it's just, it's that awkward place of being an anime fan where you gotta appreciate it. You can appreciate it because it's just showing you that anime has become more of a mainstay and is more mainstream now. But then it's also that old school anime fan where you're just like, ugh, like, I hate you new fans because y'all just jump on the new wave. Y'all don't even appreciate the other anime that's out there. Like,
but they got to get in somewhere, and I don't mind something as beautiful as Demon Slayer, in my opinion, be everybody's introduction. Because
it's not a bad anime for niggas to be like trying to gatekeep on watching that, because like I said, I don't know if I said this here, but Demon Slayer is like Inuyasha.
Exactly, yeah.
Inuyasha,
you're getting the same shit. It's just a beautiful studio, my nigga. And that's fine. If you want to use Demon Slayer to be your gateway anime, I'm all for it. But don't come to me and try to tell me that Demon Slayer is the best anime since sliced bread, bro. Don't do that.
Yeah, but if they're like half your age or less, you have to just let them be because they don't know yet.
No, I'm not letting them be, bro. You ain't get
your little ass.
Y'all didn't get bullied for this. You don't know about this lifestyle.
Said I didn't get bullied.
We was out here getting it in the mud, my guy.
We was out here like, oh, you like Naruto? Yeah, nigga, I do. What's good?
What's good?
You know what I'm saying? You like Bleach? Bleach, Naruto, all that nonsense, they were coming crazy at us in high school, kid.
I don't know. I never got flamed for the anime and nerd shit because me and my boys were like the people that made all the noise in high school. I went to a really small high school. So we made all the noise in high school, and we were big anime kids and video game kids. So nobody really told us shit. Nobody said nothing.
I mean, they tried it. I'm saying
nobody said nothing to me. We were playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Like in gym class because we only had gym outside because there was no gymnasium. It was just like if it's sunny outside, y'all can go outside and play football. But if it's not sunny outside, y'all stay inside and do something else. So when we stayed inside, we would sometimes play Yu-Gi-Oh! In gym. And that was what we would do. And people would be like, damn, y'all still playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And then they would sit and watch us fucking play. They would talk shit, but they would sit and watch. And then some people would be like, yo, I found my cards the other day. Yo, you trying to do it with me too? Yo, how do I play?
Because your school, listen, you got lucky, kid. You know what I'm saying? You lucky.
Oh, man, you tried Naruto running down the hallway and see.
No. We wasn't Naruto running in the gym.
That's
different. That's different.
No.
That's different. You anime running and you Naruto running in gym, we got problems.
Just talk Naruto, because there was me and my boy. Me and my boy used to talk Naruto and shit, and then people used to be like, yo, you watching cartoons? I'm like, no, nigga, we watch anime, so relax yourself. You know what I'm saying? Come with that crazy shit out here. And plus, they try to press me one time, and I'm like, bro, I'm 6'2", I'll slam you on the floor, kid. Don't play with me, dog. Like, you think because I watch anime, I'm a little ass kid? I'll slam you, nigga. Like, don't come with that nonsense out here, son. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then they were like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna let you slide. And then everybody was cool, whatever. But at the beginning, freshman, sophomore year, bro, they were trying to come crazy. They were trying to come crazy because I watched Naruto, Bleach, fucking whatever. And I used to play Pokemon on my Game Boy at school. And they're like, you still play Pokemon? Yes, nigga. Yes. You have a problem.
I actually want to actually pivot to something else since I guess we finished on the Demon Slayer game. I believe this probably be like the last mini topic. So you said something funny or you said something interesting when you mentioned when there was like, yo, you watching cartoons and you're like, nah, I'm watching anime, right? So people are starting to say things like American anime. How do you feel about that? The word American anime. I just want to ask. Now, what's American anime? I would assume cartoons are American anime. So anywhere from Samurai Jack and the Last Airbender,
Avatar, the last Airbender,
to Ed and Eddie and fucking.
I wouldn't consider Ed and Eddie an anime.
It's an American anime. Anime is animation, and animation is just cartoons. Anime is just Japanese cartoons. That's all it is.
See, but it's different.
No, it's a little different.
Real quick.
So that's why I'm trying. That's why I'm asking. How do you
I'm gonna give
feel?
you my perspective of what I consider anime, what I consider cartoon. So, what I consider anime, you got to give me something with substance.
Not true.
It could be from Korea, it could be from DR, it could be from Cuba, it could be from wherever it is. I'm talking about me.
But there are cartoons that give you substance.
No. But listen. Can I finish, bro? Because Ed and Eddie, a story happens in one episode and it's done. Next episode is a whole different story. That's a cartoon to me. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing that's happened in the past. If it doesn't affect the concurrent episodes to come after,
they're non-linear stories.
It's just random.
So that to me, that's a cartoon. That's a cartoon. And
they're considered like anthologies.
Dexter, Johnny Bravo, Arthur, like fucking Dean said the other day. Anything that ends like that, like what's it called? The football head dude. What's his name?
Oh, Arnold.
Arnold. Like all of that is cartoon. Now, and to me, I consider that an anime because it gives me a story. But that's just me.
That's not true.
That's just me. I'm saying me.
Okay, so what do you mean, Mac? Like, explain.
So I was gonna go into my explanation, but
go ahead, John.
Go ahead, John.
Because I was gonna say like the reason why I think it's.
All right, we gotta get like an anime sad song, like a Naruto. They gotta put the crying by himself scene.
I was getting in my crying bag, bro. And you cut the music off. I was gonna sell that performance.
Go ahead, bro.
I want an Oscar, bro.
Yeah, fuck out.
I think that drop hit so late. So I think that the difference is part of that is what Crispin is talking about how like so the cartoons are made with a different purpose, right? Like they're made to tell individual stories and be more comical than anything else. But the anime is based on its comic book version of the story, right? So like an anime is usually an animated retelling of a popular comic book series, which in Japanese culture, mangas are not like traditional American comic books, where an American comic book may be 10, 15 pages at a time, and that's kind of it. But you'll get thicker and deeper stories from a Japanese comic book that kind of just breaks it down a little bit more graphic novel-y kind of style. So there's more exposition, there's more story, more lore, lore, more world building, more elements, and sometimes more of like a fantasy element to the story that kind of pushes these superhero-esque characters along. And then you get subgenres, you get like romantic genres and other things like that, but the story always should have a source material. There are some things that are definitely anime only, like there is no manga source material for it, but majority of what we watch in anime form has a source material out there. And I think that that's what differentiates at least Japanese.
So then what is like Young Justice?
Young Justice is just an American cartoon. It's an animation. It is the story. So that's what I'm saying.
Wouldn't you call that? So by definition, because the story is not linear, isn't that an American anime? That's what I'm saying. Like
it could be, but the term has never existed before. So we would just be saying yes just because we want to.
I just feel like when it comes to American anime, it has to give
American anime.
But Young Justice doesn't follow any particular comic book storyline. It is its own story.
I guess.
But they're the adaptations of the characters from DC.
Yeah, but it's its own story. It's not following any particular comic book story.
Yeah, but the story is still a story
based on comic book characters.
But it's a story that's happening that is not linear. Like, I mean, that is not.
No. I get what you're saying. It tells a linear story.
Oh, but you're saying, okay, I'm sorry.
But since those events are not being retold from its comic book counterpart,
I get you.
I personally don't think that it qualifies. That's my qualification.
Avatar does though, right?
For anime. Avatar was straight to animation.
That's what I'm saying.
Animation? All right, cool.
There was animation book. No, I'm not coming at you, Crispin. I'm just saying.
No. I'm just saying, like, if we're going by definition like that, coming off of the thing, I'm guessing Avatar.
That's what I'm saying. So then, what is American anime? Like,
I don't think it exists. I think that's solely a Japanese thing.
I don't think anime.
Okay.
That's the point.
Let me hear Shawny's point.
I'm sorry before you say that, Shawny, but that's the point that I'm trying to make. American anime does not exist. Anything that is American is called cartoons. That's what we call it. If you want to call it American anime, by all means, you can call it that, which is fine. That only just means American cartoons. It's the same thing.
I say like anime style.
Niggas just want to be fancy and like just not.
I say anime inspired, maybe, or anime style.
Yeah, I would say that's where I'm going with mine. Like, I feel like there is no such thing as American anime. It's just what show can you watch in America that gives you anime vibes, like as if it was something made in Japan. Avatar fills that role. Avatar tells a story and whatnot. You have your main central character. There's the world building. It's developing all the characters in the background and whatnot.
But so does Young Justice.
I know, but what I'm saying is that
Young Justice, Harley Quinn.
Yes, but these characters don't give off the way that Avatar is told and whatnot. It does not. It doesn't really filter the same way as a Japanese anime.
Avatar tells you an Asian style story.
Exactly.
That's what it is. But it was made by an American.
You guys are all proving my points. That's
I know we're proving your points, but we're trying to say
with you.
We all agree.
There is no official terminology for American anime. It's just what show do you watch personally that gives you an anime vibe. I never watched Avatar, but I could tell you just from seeing it, that's the one that gives me the anime vibes. I can't really speak to Young Justice and whatnot because I feel like those are comic books. And I know it sounds stupid because manga and comic books are kind of the same, but superheroes in the comics versus what's done in
mangas and comic books are not really the same.
I think it's a different medium too.
Like I think,
that's what I'm trying to say.
Like what John said, I would compare a manga to like a graphic novel. Because comic books, while they can be in depth,
they're like bite-sized stories. They're like little episodes in and of themselves.
Yeah,
they read like a 20-minute anime episode. Mm-hmm. It reads short, bite-sized. You're waiting for the next week because the next issue is going to come out.
Same thing that happens in a cartoon.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. Like, there's no such thing as
American anime. It's just whatever you feel.
Gives you that
feeling,
which is fine. But
I like to say anime inspired. This cartoon is anime inspired, so it's going to give you anime vibes.
you can argue that Steven Universe is what anime inspired, just on how it follows the story and whatnot. I feel like if let's see Steven Universe
Adventure Time.
Avatar, Adventure Time, when you're watching these shows, it feels like you're reading graphic novel, and I think that would be as if you had to put a definition to it. If you're watching something and it feels like you're reading a graphic novel as you watch it, focusing on this character, focusing on specific characters in that story, then you're gonna get the anime vibes from it. But for certain things like superheroes and whatnot, like it's never really like a self-contained story. Even like the Batman animated series, as great as it was, there's no way in hell you can call that an anime. It was just a whole bunch of him going up different villains. Batman Beyond,
Teen Titans.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, Teen Titans has certain episodes that did tell a story.
That would be the only one.
They were like short bursts. Every other episode was self-contained.
If anything, that would be the most American anime.
Because they had an actual anime intro.
Yeah, intro, yeah.
And they had Yumi time or whatever that shit was called.
Hi. Yumi
time.
Code Lyoko would have been another one, but I feel like again those were
Code Lyoko is French.
Yeah. But those were styled to be similar.
Styled to be just like anime.
Saying the same thing. Yeah, man. I'm just happy. I'm happy.
It's you're right though. That's the thing is that like you can't take a medium that belongs to a particular culture and just try to find its counterpart in another culture. It's really difficult.
That's stealing from what they're doing, which is unique, bro. This is something that we as Black people don't like when other people do that to us. Yeah. So for us to now do that to another group of people, it's like, and people will be like, oh, well, it's not the same. But it's like,
it's the same.
It's the same, bro. It's the same. You don't, there are people here or people that don't like when white people or not, when
white Hispanics or when anybody does anything and tells them that is their version of it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. No, this is this.
Exactly, bro. Say it's like fucking with like fucking. I know mad Hispanic people don't like fucking Taco Bell, bro. They rather get fucking taco from like real spots. You feel me? Like a real taqueria spot, bro. You're not about to eat Taco Bell.
Tengo taco en casa, bro.
Same thing with me, bro. I'm glad there's no African fucking fast food places out here because that shit would break my fucking heart. No. Actually, there is the fucking Trader Joe's.
Food jollof.
Trader Joe's, bro. Trader Joe's made jollof rice. Trader Joe's.
No, really?
Yes, bro. They made jollof. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
But ain't nobody better do no mango fast. Oh my god,
the Mickey D
mango.
Give it a year. The Mickey D, different flavors.
I would be like, bro, don't eat that shit, kid, because that shit is definitely bad for you.
The Mickey D mango, bro.
Tú quieres un hash brown
con todo este mango. Tú quieres un hash brown.
Look at this.
Hash brown, un cabecito, café con leche, maldita sea.
The 20 words that he knows in Spanish. Look at this.
The 10 words he knows combined in 7 ways.
I use them all, bro. That's crazy. Isn't that fucking awesome? Isn't that awesome? Man. You know what's fucked up is I get no praise for trying. Okay, I just get picked on, and then I wonder why I don't speak Spanish. Fuck y'all.
Applause, my nigga. Applause.
Thank you.
A little salsa.
That's all I wanted. My salsa makes all the pretty girls want to dance.
Oh my god!
And take off their underpants.
And on that
my salsa.
And on that note,
my salsa. Yo, Johnny, my salsa makes all the pretty girls want to dance.
But Johnny, take us out, bro. Take us out.
No. Hold on. We're not done. First of all, let me mute.
Oh my god.
Oh, let's end it on.
No, he's muted right now. This all right. So before we end it, we're gonna start a new segment at the end, and it's called Platinum Hacks with Shawny.
Hey, Shawny, you got some hacks?
Platinum Hacks. You got one hack because I know you said it's Black Friday weekend. Hopefully, this episode will come out on time this week that we're recording it. But yeah, it's Black Friday. Do you have any hacks for us? By the time this come out, it'll probably be one day with all the sales left for like video games and shit like that. So let us know any hacks that you have for us right now.
Give us the hacks.
Oof.
School me, dog. School me.
I think one that I
I'm
saw
gonna
that
make
was
like a thing, like platinum hacks, platinum hacks, platinum hacks, platinum hacks.
Let
I'm gonna make
them
some shit like
But
that.
they can't all echo, Mac. They can't all be echoes.
One has to be straight
Yes,
up.
No, they
I bet.
can't.
Hacks.
I got you right now. So
Yo, Crispin is crazy. Hold up, no, we need to make one right now so I can just clip it.
Yo,
go
Yo!
ahead. I'm
It's
looking.
motherfucking platinum hacks, shirt.
So let's see. The one
Platinum
that was really
hacks.
hey, yo, shoot this man, dog.
Yo,
So,
oh shit.
so one thing that they did is
Yo, stop.
the chats. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So it's for the PlayStation 4. And this is
Oh,
something you'll have to research. PlayStation 4 had Madden, FIFA, and 2K. At some point this weekend on Black Friday specifically, they all dropped down to $26. On
Yep.
Black Friday morning, the PlayStation 5 versions had dropped to $26 as well. Now, if you know anything about the system, the PlayStation 5 version or the Xbox Series X version versus the regular Xbox version, it's usually $10 difference. But when I was driving, I saw Amazon slick. Amazon, you can't bring a price to Amazon and have them price match it. They automatically price match on their own. So just because
They're
something
out looking for the prices.
they're out
the
looking
lowest
for the
price,
prices. So if they see
and they're
if they
gonna
got their
undercut.
yeah, if they see that if they got their price for $35 Black Friday and they saw that Walmart dropped their shit to 26 that morning, pay attention because Amazon gonna drop their shit on you and you won't even peep it. So yeah, all of them had dropped down to 26 for the PlayStation 5, and I got them because my girls' little brothers, they fiend it. So we got all PlayStation 5 version for $26. And that's a huge steal in my opinion for these games that just came out August, I feel like, earlier this year.
Which game was this? I didn't hear
September.
the beginning. I'm sorry.
It was
FIFA and
Madden,
2K.
FIFA, and 2K.
Oh, yes. I
They
did see that too.
all dropped down to 26. So I bought that
Mhm.
ASAP.
They're still 26 now.
Yes, and the thing with
The PlayStation 5 is 34.
Yeah, it should have went back to 34, 35. Or
35.
That being said, like, yeah, just that's why I don't feel like it's always a good idea never to buy those games at 100% unless you at the full price, unless you really, really need to play it. If you just wait till Black Friday, it'll drop down, but just always keep looking, bro. I think
honestly, I never buy. That's a pack that I'll give you two. Never buy FIFA, 2K, or Madden when it first comes out. Wait like a month, it's gonna go down $10. If you want to wait again another till Black Friday, it's gonna go down to half the price of what it actually
like clockwork. And another tip hack is research the upgrades for the PlayStation 4 to the PlayStation 5 or the Xbox to the Series X.
Those
research it
on
because all you're doing is essentially just buying the PlayStation 5, the higher version disc. But if you just get the regular disc and you'll download the digital game, you'll get the same exact thing.
Yeah, but doing that, it's like the only thing I'll say about doing that is with them not making any more PlayStation 5s, that's kind of scary to get one and you're not gonna get like I got that for the Xbox One, the FIFA that I could transfer to the Xbox Series X, and I still haven't gotten it because there's just been a shortage. So, and now we're on FIFA 22. Like this was FIFA 21 I got it on. So like I would hate for you to do that and then you end up never getting the console because it's just in scarcity right now. And then you end up wasting mad bread on something that you can't even port to the next console. That's one thing I'll say about that.
But logically, even if you don't have so that's my point. Like if you don't have the next gen console, you wouldn't get it anyway. But that's why I say research when you're looking for the PlayStation 4 or the Xbox regular version, because they have a lot of these hidden details. Like with Madden, you can't just buy Madden 22 and upgrade it to the place. I'll use PlayStation as an example just because it's easier. You can't get the PS4 Madden and upgrade the regular PS4 Madden to the PlayStation 5 version for free. You have to think there's two versions, like Champion Edition and there's another edition. You have to specifically buy those to upgrade. That was the whole drama that happened last year with the with 2K21. You couldn't just buy the regular version. You had to get the Kobe edition to get the free upgrade, and that was $100 and whatnot. So it's a lot of it's a lot of research.
Here's the only thing, and Macky hates when I do this because he thinks we should be sponsored by Microsoft at this point. But the only difference between like Sony's platform and Microsoft's right now is that at least with Xbox, they have what they call smart delivery. So with most of these titles, if you do buy the Xbox One version and it specifies that it comes with smart delivery, when the Series X version of said game becomes available, your game will be upgradable to the Series X version, which will probably just have higher resolution, higher frame rate, which is really the only difference. That's the only difference between next gen's version and current gen or last gen's version of these games is you get a higher frame rate. So it doesn't drop. It's solid. It runs the way it's supposed to, and you get higher resolution quality. And that's basically that. I think Xbox kind of covers that well. Like most of the games I bought recently are all smart delivery.
Yes, but it still falls in line with the same thing with Madden and FIFA. You got to pay attention to what version you get because smart delivery won't apply to the regular version. That's how EA kind of gets you caught in that web. You got to pay the little.
They don't have it for that.
Yeah, they might block
exclude
it
themselves.
out.
Yeah.
They exclude themselves, and that's why it comes down to the research. And even with 2K, I know we're rambling, but with 2K last year, the biggest difference between the graphics overhaul and the better runtime was I think there was there was like a different it wasn't micro, it was something else in the game that you can only get in the next gen version that was not meant. That wasn't set up for the old version. I don't know if it was like My Street or it was like My Career or My Street.
It was probably like the story for the My Career was different on the PS5 version versus the PS4 version.
That's what I've been seeing for this year too. Yeah, the story's been different. Yeah.
The story is different. There's a better, more intuitive story on the PS5 version versus the PS4. The PS4 version is not terrible, but it could be better.
I don't know. I don't play sports games, so this is always just me chiming in just to chime in. Yeah. I don't play sports.
But okay.
Hold on. Final platinum hack of the night. Right. Slick deals. Use Slick deals when you're looking for your video games and read the comments.
What is that?
So it's basically Slick deals is essentially it's like platinum hacks, but it's just a whole website where people put a whole shit ton of different deals that come up. That'll be like, oh, like you can get this game for $30 at this store. But then these people are literally like Yelpers, but for like saving money. And they'll have people in the comments that'll be like, nah, like you could get this for 30 here. But Walmart had this shit for $24. Go click it right now. So that's what I'm saying. Slick deals helps out a lot.
Basically it's like a forum.
It's a forum. You can search a game and whatever, and you'll see all the stuff that came up on sale. You can kind of see what's the lowest it's been, what's the highest it's been. Like even my headset right here is a SteelSeries 7X. And this works for both the Xbox and the PlayStation 4 when I had the regular version, which was only the PlayStation 4. And SteelSeries website had them on sale. This is $150 retail. And they put the sale up saying, oh, like all the headsets on SteelSeries are 25% off. I probably would have gotten this shit for like what? Maybe $40 off. But somebody in the comments was like, nah, fuck that. Here's a link to BrickSeek and use this link to see what Walmart's in your area has this same headset on clearance for 50% off. So this $150 headset that I got on right now, I paid $74 at Walmart on clearance just by using Slick Deals versus going to the website, directly purchasing it there.
And then buying it for their like not as good sale price.
Exactly. Yeah. Like I got this for this $74 is cheaper than their base level. It's 13579. This is the 7. The base level was $100, which was on sale for $74. So I got the base level price for the 7th generation of it. Like it's all about the research, man.
No, that's a cool hack. I appreciated that. I'm definitely going to look into that.
Platinum hacks.
There you go. I love it.
Sure.
Is there?
I love it. All right, so I guess we'll take them out, right? Unless you have anything else you want to bring up, Mac.
Has anybody watched Hawkeye?
No,
I need to watch.
I have to watch it, but I haven't seen it yet.
They dropped it so like I know that they announced when it was going to drop, but it was just so random during the holidays. I just felt like it was like, all right, here you go. It's right under there. Right under the door.
I guess the hype wasn't there for it, but I'll watch it and I'll tell you what I think about it.
Mid.
I've also heard that. but I don't want to agree or disagree until I see it myself.
I mean, it's Hawkeye.
Why are they giving us these useless ass characters backstories?
Because they're not that useless. You have to just care.
In the grand scheme of things, it'll pay.
I will say the only one that really surprised me was Falcon and
the Winter Soldier.
Yes, that one I did not think I was gonna like it, and I ended up liking it.
I like that one a lot. Falcon and the Winter Soldier was really good.
It was really good. Yes.
A lot of the Disney stuff to me has been pretty good so far.
Loki was kind of mid. I can't lie.
I really enjoyed Loki. I think we differ on that one.
Fucking convoluted. It's kind of mid.
Anyway, so
shit, man.
If you guys have made it all the way to the end of the podcast, we love and adore you. And we hope that you are subscribed to our Patreon and you are listening to us on Anchor and are considering donating to the podcast on Anchor, which is a platform you can donate to us on. And if you are watching us have these lovely conversations on YouTube, please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it with friends and family who are interested in anime and video games, or just love to hear guys talk shit. We're definitely there for that too. If you guys have any conversations you would like us to discuss or any topics you would like us to hit on, please leave a comment down below. Tell us about any anime games that we missed out on. Did you like or dislike the Demon Slayer game that came out? Are you looking forward to future anime titles? Let us know what you guys are thinking and what's going on in your realm of anime and video games, because here on Paradise, it's paradise for everyone. And not just us. We want to know what's paradise for y'all. So let us know, and we will catch you guys on the next episode. Right, Mac? The next one is coming.
Yes, it is. Hey, boy, you got that through, my boy. You killed that. You better memorize that shit.
Hell no.
You better memorize that shit, motherfucker.
Don't forget next episode.
Peace.
Peace.